Did you know that what you are doing to reduce nocturia may actually be harming yourself? Not drinking water or using the wrong medicine is only a temporary solution. Today, I will reveal a secret that traditional Ayurvedic medicine has kept for thousands of years: how to use some familiar fruits to treat this problem at its root. Watch the whole video to learn this secret and change your life. Before we begin, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching this video? What time are you watching? Please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. So follow me, because what you discover today may finally bring you the peaceful nights you have been missing. Understanding the reasons why aging affects bladder control is only the first step. The real comfort comes when we discover that nature has already given us tools to help. One of the most powerful yet often overlooked fruits is the humble kiwi. Unlike trendy superfoods or expensive supplements, kiwi sits quietly in markets across the United States and India, affordable and accessible, but rarely recognized for its unique role in supporting bladder health and deeper sleep. Many people think of kiwi only as a refreshing tart addition to a fruit salad, yet its natural chemistry makes it one of the most effective fruits for seniors seeking calm nights. Kiwi is unusually rich in nutrients that older bodies need more of. A single medium kiwi contains over 200% of the daily recommended intake of vitamin C, a compound that supports tissue repair and reduces irritation in the bladder lining. It also provides a generous amount of potassium, similar to a banana, which helps regulate muscle contractions. The natural fiber in kiwi supports digestion and reduces constipation, which otherwise increases pressure on the bladder and worsens nighttime urgency. Beyond that, kiwi contains plant compounds known as antioxidants and flavonoids, which protect nerve cells from oxidative stress, a subtle but important factor for aging adults struggling with both sleep and urinary health. The impact on bladder muscles is worth highlighting. Potassium and magnesium work together to stabilize the smooth muscles that form the bladder wall. For many seniors, these muscles become twitchy and overactive, sending unnecessary signals of urgency even when only a few ounces of urine are present. By helping those muscles relax, kiwi allows the bladder to hold comfortably for longer periods. Instead of responding to every small change, the bladder begins to act more patiently, giving the brain fewer wake-up calls in the middle of the night. For someone who is tired of standing in the dark hallway at 2 or 3 in the morning, this simple shift can be life-changing. Equally important is the effect kiwi has on the nervous system. Scientists have studied kiwi in relation to sleep quality, and results show that compounds in the fruit increase natural serotonin production. Serotonin plays a dual role. It stabilizes mood and serves as a building block for melatonin, the hormone that signals the body to rest. When older adults eat kiwi in the evening, the body gains a natural boost in these calming chemicals. Instead of lying awake with a restless mind or shallow sleep, they are more likely to drift into deeper restorative stages of rest. For seniors who often live with an undercurrent of anxiety about health, money, or independence, this gentle calming effect is as important as the relief from bladder urgency itself. Another remarkable quality of kiwi is its low glycemic index. For seniors, managing diabetes or insulin resistance, eating fruit at night often raises concerns about blood sugar spikes. Kiwi, however, digests slowly and releases sugar gradually, preventing sudden increases that can lead to thirst and additional nighttime urination. It is sweet enough to feel satisfying, yet balanced enough to support steady energy and hydration. This makes it a safer evening choice compared to more acidic or sugary fruits like pineapple or grapes, which can irritate the bladder or disturb sleep cycles. From a practical standpoint, kiwi is easy to prepare and gentle on the stomach. One or two peeled fruits in the early evening around 6 or 7 o'clock provide enough nutrients without overwhelming digestion. Some seniors prefer scooping the flesh with a spoon, while others slice it and add it to a small salad. The key is to avoid combining it with heavy dairy products or eating it too close to bedtime. Taken thoughtfully, kiwi becomes more than a pleasant snack. It becomes a nightly ritual that signals the body to relax, prepare for rest, and trust in the possibility of uninterrupted sleep. So while aging may bring natural shifts in hormones and bladder sensitivity, those changes do not have to define the quality of our nights. By choosing kiwi as part of the evening routine, seniors in both America and India can experience fewer interruptions, steadier nerves, and mornings that feel brighter. The answer does not lie in stronger pills or stricter rules, but in recognizing how a simple fruit can help the body return to balance. With kiwi, the path to calmer nights is not only possible, it is refreshingly within reach. In Texas, a 72-year-old man named Robert quietly struggled with the burden of waking up 2 or 3 times every night. He loved his evening meals, often filled with heavy portions of barbecue baked beans and a tall glass of iced tea. At first, he thought the bathroom trips were just part of getting older, something every man over 60 had to accept. But as months went by, the broken sleep began wearing him down. His mornings felt heavy, his memory grew less sharp, and he even stopped joining his friends for their early fishing trips because he was too tired. His doctor gently suggested making small changes instead of relying on more pills. One of the simplest recommendations was to replace his heavy dessert with a single kiwi around 7 in the evening. At first, Robert laughed at the idea, wondering how such a small fruit could matter. Yet, within 3 weeks, he noticed the difference. His bladder felt calmer, his nights less interrupted, and his energy started to return. He shared later that what surprised him most was not just sleeping longer, but waking up with a clearer mind. Robert realized that one simple change in his routine could give him back a part of his independence. Thousands of miles away in Pune, India, a 70-year-old retired teacher named Meera faced a similar struggle. For years, she enjoyed a late cup of masala chai with biscuits before bed, believing it helped her relax. But the habit quietly fueled her bladder, waking her at midnight and again before dawn. She tried cutting out tea altogether, but the restlessness remained, leaving her frustrated and anxious. A family member introduced her to the idea of eating a ripe kiwi at 7 in the evening, reminding her that the fruit's calming effect on the bladder and nervous system could prepare her body for rest. Meera agreed to try, though she doubted something so simple could replace her familiar routine. To her surprise, within 2 weeks, she noticed she could sleep nearly 5 to 6 hours at a stretch, something she had not experienced in years. The quiet relief restored her confidence, and she no longer feared being a burden to her daughter, who often worried about her falling in the dark. For Meera, the kiwi became more than food. It was a gentle reminder that age may bring challenges, But small, thoughtful choices still give us control. And like Robert in Texas, she discovered that restful nights are not lost forever, only waiting for the right habit to bring them back. Behind every story of better sleep lies a clear explanation, and Kiwi provides a perfect example of how nature and science meet. This small green fruit is loaded with nutrients that quietly influence both the muscles of the bladder and the balance of the nervous system. Potassium and magnesium play a direct role in regulating smooth muscle activity, which means the bladder wall contracts only when truly necessary. For seniors who often wake up to false alarms, this mineral balance is an important step toward restoring peace at night. Equally important are the natural antioxidants and vitamin C found in kiwi. They reduce irritation in the urinary tract, which otherwise makes the bladder more sensitive than it needs to be. When that irritation eases, the brain receives fewer urgent signals, and the body can stay asleep longer without interruption. This simple shift gives older adults the chance to reach deeper stages of rest, the very stages where memory strengthens and energy is renewed. Researchers have also noted kiwi's connection to sleep hormones. Compounds inside the fruit encourage serotonin and melatonin production, both of which guide the body into restful cycles. Instead of lying awake with scattered thoughts, seniors often find themselves drifting into a steadier rhythm after making kiwi a part of their evening routine. For older adults in both America and India, these scientific details provide reassurance that the benefit is not a coincidence. It is a gentle natural process supported by evidence. And while aging does bring change, it does not mean we must surrender restful nights. Sometimes the solution is as close as the fruit bowl on the kitchen counter, waiting to be used with care. How to use kiwi the right way. Knowing that kiwi supports both bladder health and restful sleep is only the first step. The real benefit comes when we learn how to use it in a way that fits our daily routine without creating new problems. For seniors in both America and India, the timing of when food is eaten is just as important as the food itself. The evening hours are especially sensitive because the body is preparing to slow down and rest. That is why most specialists recommend enjoying kiwi in the early evening, ideally around 6 or 7 o'clock, rather than eating it right before going to bed. This gives the body enough time to digest gently and prevents unnecessary pressure on the bladder during the night. Portion size matters as well. A single medium kiwi is enough for most older adults. One fruit provides more than double the daily requirement of vitamin C and a healthy dose of potassium, magnesium, and fiber. Eating more than two at a time can sometimes cause mild stomach discomfort, especially in people with sensitive digestion. For seniors who take multiple medications, moderation also reduces the chance of unexpected interactions. One fruit in the early evening can be thought of as a natural supplement, a safe amount that nourishes without overwhelming the system. Pairing kiwi with the right foods is another key to making the most of its benefits. In American households, it can be sliced and served with a light salad of leafy greens or a small portion of cottage cheese. In Indian homes, it can be added to a simple fruit bowl alongside papaya or pear, both of which are gentle on the bladder. What should be avoided is combining kiwi with heavy dairy desserts, fried snacks, or very spicy curries late at night. Those foods may interfere with digestion, leaving the stomach unsettled and the bladder under pressure. The goal is not to make a complicated meal, but to create an evening plate that feels light, calming, and easy to process. Hydration also plays a role. Many seniors drink very little water during the day and then suddenly take in large amounts during dinner, hoping to catch up. This habit only increases the risk of waking up at night. A better pattern is to drink most fluids earlier in the day and reduce intake after 7 in the evening. Having one kiwi around this time provides hydration in a natural, balanced way without forcing the kidneys to work overtime. The gentle release of water and nutrients supports the body's rhythm instead of disturbing it. Finally, consistency is what transforms small habits into lasting results. Eating kiwi once or twice a week may bring some benefit, but the real changes come after several weeks of steady use. Older adults who make it part of their evening routine often notice calmer nights within 2 to 3 weeks. The body responds best to gentle repetition, not sudden extremes. Just as walking a few blocks each day builds strength better than an occasional marathon, one kiwi each evening builds a foundation for better rest. So while kiwi may appear small and ordinary, the way we use it carries remarkable power. By choosing the right time, keeping the portion simple, pairing it wisely, and maintaining steady practice, seniors in both America and India can support their health without relying on complicated treatments. It is not about chasing miracles, but about giving the body the quiet help it already knows how to use. And that is the true value of this gentle evening ritual, restoring nights of peace, one small fruit at a time. Even the healthiest foods can lose their benefit if they are used in the wrong way. With kiwi, as with many fruits, seniors often fall into habits that quietly undo the very relief they are hoping to find. Understanding these mistakes can save weeks of frustration and help ensure that the simple evening routine truly brings calmer nights. The first mistake is eating too much. Because kiwi is small and refreshing, it can be tempting to eat 3 or 4 at once. But for older adults, especially those with sensitive digestion, large portions may cause bloating, stomach cramps, or even mild diarrhea. This extra discomfort increases pressure on the bladder, forcing more nighttime trips instead of reducing them. The solution is moderation. One medium kiwi is enough for most seniors, and two should be the maximum for those who tolerate it well. A second mistake is mixing kiwi with foods that irritate digestion. In many American homes, it is served with ice cream or whipped cream, while in Indian households, it is sometimes added to curd or spicy fruit chaat. Heavy dairy, excess sugar, or sharp spices create extra acid in the stomach, which can disturb sleep and make the bladder more sensitive. To gain the true benefit, kiwi should be eaten plain or with other gentle foods such as papaya pear or a small green salad. The third mistake is eating kiwi too late in the evening. Some seniors enjoy it as a bedtime snack around 9 or 10 o'clock, thinking it will help them relax before sleep. But digestion at this hour is already slowing down, and the extra water content of the fruit can push the bladder to empty during the night. Eating kiwi around 6 or 7 o'clock is a far better choice, giving the body time to absorb nutrients before bedtime. By avoiding these simple errors, seniors in both America and India can experience the full benefit of this natural support. The key is not only what we eat, but also how and when we eat it. With a little awareness, the small green fruit becomes more than just food. It becomes a reliable partner in restoring peaceful nights. Many older adults believe that waking up at night is unavoidable, a burden that simply comes with aging. This quiet belief can feel heavy, especially when it leaves you thinking there is nothing left to do. But the truth is different. While age changes the way the bladder and kidneys work, those changes do not mean restful nights are gone forever. When we understand the body more clearly, we discover small natural solutions that help us regain control. Another widespread misunderstanding is that nighttime urination happens only because of the prostate. Men often carry this worry, while women sometimes think they are spared. Yet, both men and women experience the same pattern of sensitivity, urgency, and broken sleep. The real cause is not just one organ, but a combination of hormones, hydration habits, and dietary choices. By focusing only on the prostate, many seniors miss the chance to correct the other simple factors that quietly add up. There is also the habit of cutting down water during the day, hoping it will prevent bathroom trips at night. This often backfires. Dehydration makes the kidneys work harder when the body is lying down, which leads to even more urine being produced. The solution is the opposite: drink steadily during the day, then reduce fluids after early evening. And here is where a fruit like kiwi plays a gentle role. Instead of avoiding food and water altogether, seniors can use this small fruit at the right time to calm the bladder, support digestion, and prepare the body for rest. Myths and fear can make us feel helpless, but the truth is kinder. With steady habits and thoughtful choices, peaceful nights are not a dream of the past. They are still possible, waiting quietly in the simple changes we make today. While kiwi stands out for its calming effect on the bladder and its gentle support for sleep, it is important to recognize how it differs from other fruits commonly eaten in the evening. Many seniors in both America and India choose fruits that seem healthy but may quietly create more problems than relief. Knowing which ones to avoid and which ones to use as alternatives helps ensure that your evening routine truly works for you. Some fruits should be avoided after sunset because they increase acidity or fluid load. Oranges and other citrus fruits, for example, are rich in vitamin C but also high in natural acid. For seniors with a sensitive bladder, this extra acid can irritate the lining and trigger urgency even when the bladder is only partly full. Pineapple has a similar effect. It contains an enzyme called bromelain, which is helpful for digestion but also stimulates the intestines, creating pressure that may spill over to the bladder. Grapes, though sweet and refreshing, ferment quickly in the stomach, creating gas and bloating that press against the lower abdomen. Tomatoes, often eaten raw in salads at night, add oxalic acid that irritates the urinary tract and may even increase nighttime frequency. These fruits are not harmful during the day, but eating them late in the evening can disturb the very rest you're trying to protect. Gentler alternatives exist. Pears are naturally low in acid and provide a mild laxative effect through their fiber, reducing constipation and easing pressure on the bladder. Papaya offers digestive enzymes that lighten the stomach after a meal without irritating the urinary tract. Guava, when eaten ripe but not overly soft, supplies vitamin C in a less acidic form, giving the immune system a boost while remaining gentle on the bladder. These fruits, like kiwi, work best when eaten in the afternoon or early evening providing comfort without adding stress to digestion or urinary health. By comparing kiwi with these other choices, it becomes clear that not all fruits act the same way in older bodies. What feels light and healthy at breakfast can become disruptive at night. The key is to understand timing acidity and the way each fruit interacts with digestion and the bladder. With this awareness, seniors can make small but meaningful adjustments, choosing the fruits that calm the body rather than disturb it. And when those choices are made consistently, the reward is a night of deeper, quieter sleep. Adding kiwi to the evening routine is powerful, but its benefits multiply when combined with other simple habits that support both bladder health and restful sleep. For seniors in America and India, these adjustments do not require expensive treatments or complicated plans. They are small, thoughtful steps that respect the body's natural rhythm and make nights more peaceful. One of the most important habits is managing fluid intake throughout the day. Many older adults drink very little water in the morning and afternoon, then suddenly take in 2 or 3 glasses during dinner. This overload forces the kidneys to keep filtering well into the night, leading to multiple bathroom trips. A better approach is to drink most fluids before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then slowly taper intake as evening approaches. By 7 o'clock, the body should already feel hydrated and the bladder should be ready for rest. A kiwi at this time provides gentle hydration without overwhelming the system. Light physical activity also makes a difference. A 10-minute walk after dinner helps circulation, encourages digestion, and reduces the fluid that otherwise collects in the legs during the day. When that swelling moves upward at night, it burdens the kidneys and bladder. By releasing it earlier, the body rests more quietly. Gentle stretching or chair exercises can also serve the same purpose for those with limited mobility. Finally, posture and environment matter. Sleeping flat on the back with heavy blankets often increases heat and pressure on the bladder. Instead, sleeping on the left side with light cotton clothing allows the body to stay cool, calm, and less reactive. Room temperature should be moderate, neither too hot nor too cold, with airflow from a fan or an open window when possible. These small details reduce unnecessary signals to the brain that otherwise disturb sleep. Together, these habits create a supportive setting for kiwi's natural benefits to shine. It is not about one change working alone, but about combining food, hydration, movement, and environment into a simple rhythm. And when this rhythm is respected, the body responds with gratitude in the form of longer, deeper, and quieter nights. Growing older often brings the quiet thought that our bodies are no longer capable of change. Many seniors in both America and India silently accept restless nights, believing there is little they can do. But the truth is far gentler and far more hopeful. Even after 60, the body still remembers how to rest, how to heal, and how to regain balance. A single kiwi in the evening may seem like a small choice, but it carries the power to remind us that health is not lost only waiting for support. By embracing small habits, seniors can discover that age is not just about decline. It can also be about renewal, patience, and finding strength in simple things. You are not growing weaker with time. You are growing wiser, and with the right choices, you are also growing stronger. So, as we close this journey together, let us carry a message of hope. May your nights be calm, and may your mornings be full of light. This blessing is not just a wish, but a reminder that your body is still listening, still responding, and still ready to reward your care. Now, I would love to hear from you. Are you trying kiwi as part of your evening routine? How does it make you feel? Please share your experience in the comments below. If you are watching from Texas, Pune, or anywhere else in the world, let us know where you are and how you are beginning this small change. Your story may encourage another senior who is quietly struggling tonight. Do not forget to subscribe, tap the bell icon, and share this video with friends or family who may also need peaceful rest. Together, we can build a community of seniors who remind each other that health is still within reach.